Hey guys, Darren here from the Music Vault. Just gonna do, an update. I bought a few things. Most, I would say, pretty much. One thing was given to me. One thing I bought. Well, the rest I bought, but a lot of it I got in like secondhand shops and thrift stores and like charity shops and that. So I've just been kind of watching my money. There's a few things I want to get, but some of them are pretty expensive, so I haven't been. But anyways, this is a everything kind of video, and you'll see. I'll do vinyl first. Up first, remember these guys, Jaguar. They were on Roadrunner Records back in the day. This album came out in '84. They were part of the new wave of British heavy metal. But they were more AOR than they were like in that wave of Iron Maiden, Venom, Raven kind of stuff. They were kind of more like Def Leppard and stuff like that. These guys are from England. Came out in 1984. Not a bad record. Not it's not as heavy or as early German metal as I thought it was going to be. I mean, seeing as these guys are from England, but it was $15, and it was on the Roadrunner label. I'll show you. One of the big reasons why I bought it was because it's very nostalgic because of that. A lot of the Attic records that were like Attic Roadrunner records um, came out with this sleeve, 100% pure metal, guaranteed heavy, and that's the label. And a lot of it was because I have that album, I've got that album, got that album. I don't have that because I hate the lyrics for Merciful Fate. I used to have Melissa, and I got rid of it. Actually, I used to have the first pressing of Melissa. I just, I just couldn't take the Satan lyrics, like you know. And those that are into Merciful Fate and know the lyrics will know what I'm talking about. I mean, for me as a Christian, it's kind of hard to really have something that really kind of glorifies Satan and crap like that. But it is to each their own. Having said that, um, the new Gruesome, death-inspired death metal. I love this band. They would do Chuck Proud. That Matt Harvey, man, he sings, sounds just like Chuck. Um, this one's on red vinyl. There's the back. Kind of set up, situated. The first couple of albums were like I think they were done by Ed Ripka. Uh, Inspired, anyways. Kind of covers like the first couple of Death albums, and now they're starting to get into the more kind of other Death albums that were more progressive sounding, progressive leaning. Last vinyl, my best bud went and seen these guys at, I forget what it was, in St. Catharines here. It's on Hartzell Road. Can't remember the name of it, but it was they had X number of tickets. It was a small club, and they were giving this album out for everybody. It was supposed to be signed, but it's not signed. Anyways, him and his now fiance went, and she got a copy, he got a copy, so they gave me a copy. And this is live at the El Macombo, and this was September 13th, Friday the 13th, 2024. in El Macombo, Toronto, Canada. I like these guys. They're local. They played Niagara Falls a lot at Uncle Sam's, and I used to love going to Uncle Sam's. Anyways, CDs, went to the charity shop, and I usually browse through to see what's there. Burton Cummings, the best of. Have this on vinyl. I really like the Guess Who era with Burton Cummings, and I really like Burton Cummings solo stuff. It's classic rock, and if anybody knows early Guess Who, they'll know who Burton Cummings is. So I grabbed that. Eagles, Greatest Hits Volume 2. I have it up there in a box set. I don't have this one on vinyl. I think I have it on cassette, and I figured, what the heck, on a single CD. That's the whole mind thing. Picked that up. Queen's Greatest Hits Volume 3. Never knew it was out. Got it home. And it looks like somebody used it as a frisbee, and it skips all over the place. I don't know if you can see that. It is friggin' garbage. I mean, I'll keep it. It is what it is. Only because I spotted this there. This is Queen Platinum Edition, the Greatest Hits Volumes 1, 2, and 3. And I might scrap the other one because Volume 3 is right there. And I might just put the booklet in here. And this is Volumes 1, 2, and 3 Greatest Hits. This is the Platinum Edition 3-set CD. And this has got everything on it. Everything from Under Pressure, Killer Queen, which is one of my favorite Queen songs. Show Must Go On. What else is on here that I really like? Innuendo, I Want It All. Bicycle Race, Fat Bottom Girls. I mean, and then your classics, Bohemian Rhapsody, Another One Bites the Dust. Has everything. We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You. Has everything on here. I love Queen. I think Freddie Mercury is a genius. I just think that he was, I mean, it's sad, cut down in his musical prime by his life choices, but I mean, we all do that. Then I grabbed this, The Beatles, only to find that I have it. So I'll probably be passing this one along. This is the BBC, live at the BBC. It's got 70 songs on 69 songs on it. It's got everything on it. And it comes with the booklet. But yeah, I couldn't pass it up. Even if I thought I had it, I figured, what the heck. A couple of magazines that I got. This one I got a while back. I just had it laying on the thing that I remembered. I think this is just after Phil Lesh died, the bass player. They put this magazine out. It's funny, like, I love reading stuff like that. I haven't got one Grateful Dead record, and I want to say that I'm gonna get stuff, but they have like 8 million records out. I got this Newsweek. They did whatever, a tribute to the late Ozzy Osbourne. You know, it's funny, like, he's gone now, but he's one that you'd never, it's like Keith Richards. You thought would never leave or never go. And when he did, you were like, what? You're just puzzled. It's like Keith Richards. When he goes, it'll be like, what? Keith Richards? I mean, my best friend's a huge Stones fan. And then I picked this up. This is, I think it's The Farewell Interview by the Four Guys, Black Sabbath. Yeah, I couldn't resist. Then I was rummaging around and I found a few things. Some I've already put away, cassettes that I've already put away. I don't know if I showed them off yet. I don't know if I showed this one off. Monster Voodoo Machine demo, 3-song demo from '97. I like this band. They're from Toronto. But I spotted that. I picked it up for, I think I got this one free actually, because I bought a bunch off the guy. I got to get a new cassette cover but yeah, I just thought that was really cool. I mean, on Discogs it's worth nothing. I don't care. I thought it was really cool to grab. And then I spotted that Journey Evolution. I'm like, I love Journey. I saw them just recently, I think last year. Cassette looks like it's brand new. I don't know what it is. I'm starting to collect a lot more cassettes again. I got off of it for a while just because I was running out of room, and then I'm like, you know what? I'll find places to put stuff. Aldo Nova, Blood on the Bricks, Montreal. I think he's born in Montreal. I like his earlier stuff. I think this is when John Bon Jovi got a hold of him. And or this is actually on his rise when he became really popular. Twitch was the one that John Bon Jovi got a hold of him and did. I haven't I haven't heard this one in a long time. I'll throw it on maybe later. Bob Seger. This is 9 Tonight. This has got 9 Tonight, Her Strut, Fire Lake, Betty Lou's Gutting Out Tonight. We've got Tonight, Night Moves, Rock and Roll Never Forgets, Let It Rock, The Fire Down Below, which is a great song. Old Time Rock and Roll, Hollywood Nights, one of my favorites. Then I got The Fire Inside, Bob Seger. Not familiar with this. It was $3, so I figured, you know what? And it's in really good shape. I figured, what the heck? Add it to the collection. How many guys don't have this album in their thing in multiple facets? I think I have. Yeah, I have no, I don't have it on CD. I got it in a cassette, and I have it on vinyl. I think 2 copies. I think on vinyl. Early John Cougar. I like John Cougar, and I really like this cassette, so I picked it up. The paper sticker kind of thing, so I figured, what the heck? I grabbed it. This one, I didn't realize it was $1 at the flea market, and I didn't realize. I got the River Dogs, and I'm looking at this corner going like, why does it look like that? And then I realized the J-Card's photocopy of the cover. But the cassette is the real cassette. So I'm like, for $1? What the heck? Yeah. Then I grabbed Hammer on a Drum, Payolas. They're from Vancouver. They're a Canadian band. I like them. Bob Rock was hooked up with the main guy from the Payolas. What's his name? Paul Hyde. Oh, Bob Rock's on this. Yeah, that's right. Bob Rock was in the Payolas. I thought it was a different head, Rockhead or something like that. But I don't think Paul Hyde had anything to do with that. Anyways, This one has Where Is This Love? Awesome song. I love this one. I love a lot of 80s pop rock. And you'll see in a second a band called Till Tuesday. Voices Carry. If you haven't heard it, Google it. Go on YouTube and Till Tuesday, female singer, Voices Carry. I think that was their big hit. It's the only one that I know of. Cassette was $1, so I figured, what the heck. Another guy I love, Gordon Lightfoot, Canadian folk, kind of like, not like Stompin', well, he's kind of like Stompin' Tom Connors. Stompin' Tom Connors was more of the Maritimes, which is out east, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, Newfoundland, Labrador, all that. That's the Maritimes. Big fisheries and stuff like that. Gordon Lightfoot was kind of like across Canada. Big songs on this is Ribbon of Darkness, one of my favorites. Canadian Railroad Trilogy, another awesome song. What else is on here? I've got this on album too. Carefree Highway, awesome song. Song for a Winter's Night. For Loving Me. Just, I mean, who doesn't know Gordon Lightfoot? I love Gordon Lightfoot. Of course, George Thorogood and the Delaware Destroyers. I think, well, this is when he was just going by the Destroyers. This is Born to Be Bad. This is Shake Your Moneymaker, You Talk Too Much, Born to Be Bad. Treat Her Right. I'm Moving On. I mean, who doesn't like blues inspired George Thorogood? There was another one uptown today that I was going to pick up, and I realized that I don't have it. I have one other George Thorogood. Then I picked up Joe Walsh, Rocky Mountain Way. Rocky Mountain Way, Turn to Stone, and that's about it. I like a lot of classic rock stuff. I'm not just and I'm finding that as I get older, I'm going more that route than the heavier stuff. I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of the death metal, and I'm finding that I'm not putting it on as much anymore. One, lyrical content. Two, I'm just getting older. Although I just showed you the new Gruesome, so I mean, go figure, right? But yeah, I mean, I have a ton of death metal, but I just find that I'm enjoying classic rock more. And a lot of it too is it's more readily available to buy in the delete and use bins, like for cassettes and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, there's a ton of cassettes. Like at my local record shop, he's got a ton of cassettes, but a lot of I like the cassettes when they let me see, when they look like that, when they're nice and crisp, you can still see it. Although this one's a little bit more, look at that, this is so old that it faded into the cover. But yeah, I don't know. I guess my tastes are changing. I go through this every once in a while, and then I'll go on Amazon and, hunt down like death metal CDs for like under $10, and I'll get back into death metal again for a short time. And my tastes kind of go all over the place. But I just heard the new Jerry Cantrell at my buddy's place. Man, does it ever sound like Lane Staley? Like, it's I Want Blood, I think it's called. It was awesome. Just really good. So the fourth side is just all spoken word, and it was kind of like, we could leave that. But the first three sides, I heard the whole album. It's really good. Anyways, I think that's it. That's all I've got. You know, I haven't been spending much. Been kind of watching what I've been spending. Just, you know, taking it easy. I mean, there's lots of stuff that I'd like to get, but just right now, just don't feel the need. Now, who's to say in the length of time away, I'll just be like, oh, wait a minute, and just go nuts, you know? But we'll not. We'll see. Anyways, you guys have listened to me babble on long enough. I'll chat with you later. Ciao. Thanks for watching.